Life can be very interesting. So interesting to a point that sometimes you sit down and analyze the happenings of life and you really find yourself laughing. Some point I sit down and I just look at everything about my life, and life can be very dramatic. Life can really be interesting and can really be exciting, but sometimes life can also be very bitter. But the ups and downs of life just makes life going on, because just imagine if you are on a road and the road is smooth and the journey is just okay without any challenge, then I'll assure you that you're going nowhere. Today I want us to talk about something else, the people factor in life. The people factor as far as concern, as far as success and breakthrough is concerned in the year 2021. Before we get into that, if you're new, if you're watching this video for the first time, I would like to take a second or two and hit the subscribe button so that when you do another video, YouTube will automatically notify you that a video has been done. Now, back to the main topic of the day. I want to talk about the people factor, the role that people play as far as our success or failure is concerned. Now, one thing that I want us to all agree upon is that people are very much influential when it comes to success, when it comes to life. People are very much influential, and one of the the greatest animal that you're going to experience under the sun is the animal called man. And realize that many people today have failed simply because they've not been able to access and understand the people factor in life. Now, I want to talk about three things that people make, or three things that happen, or three things that determine, or the factors that influence the people factor in our lives. Now, number one is pleasing people. Now, one thing that I've come to a point and I've to realize that many people fail, not because they want to fail, but because they're trying to fit into the system and trying to understand the people, and they're just there to please somebody. So people are failing, or people are not taking actions into making it in their life because they want to please somebody. That's number one. Number two is what we call dependence on people. Now, dependence on people is when you say, I can't do this because of ABCD, because of so and so. There are people who could have gone very far as life is concerned, but they never went any distance. Why? Because they decided just to stay there because so and so was not doing it, so and so was not appreciating me, so and so. So they're dependent on people. Number three is what we call the fear of people. What will so and so say? What will ABCD talk about me? How will they see my life? You understand? So there are three things that I've learned so far in my life that has brought me this far, and I want you to understand that these are three things that when you practice as an individual, their principles are made to be part and parcel of my life, and they have helped me a long in my ministry, in my life, in my private life as an individual. Now, there are three principles in life. Number one principle is what we call defensive is defenseless. Now, I want you to understand that each and every person has a background. There is a way every person is brought up, and every person has their own understanding of how life works. So the first thing that you need to do is that understand that defensive is defenseless. What does this mean? That it means that if something is wrong, it is wrong. If something is right, it's right. If you borrow from the life history of Jesus Christ, realize this guy never defended himself. So many of us, we are really out there trying to defend ourselves, trying to prove points. You're trying to show that we also know. Defensive is defenseless. Learn to keep quiet. We talk too much. We are in a world that has a lot of noise, and we are making too much noise. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, you are right. You don't need to defend anything because you are right or you are wrong. Now, number two, we can call it not fitting into the system. Now, each and every person has their own system, their background, their upbringing, things that control their lives. Some of us we know, some of us we don't know. Now, when you want to interact with people, many people have gone so low, so into that they can please the other person. You call that fitting into the system. You are trying to make that person see that you support them, even if you don't agree with their values. And that's what happens with politicians. None of them are very proud to come out and speak out their mind, because they know if I do this, this will happen. They're fitting into the system. And one of the things that I've also learned is that never fight the system. The moment you realize how people operate, do not stand out there to fight them, because the moment you fight them, they're going to fight you back. So the moment you understand these three principles in life and apply them, want to understand that you are going to live a successful life. God bless you so much and have a wonderful day.